All right. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, Evans. I see you are in chat. How are you doing today, Evans? Good morning, everybody. How was everybody's weekend? Oh, man. Are any of you ever just like super, super, super thirsty in the morning? Like when you first wake up? Yeah, same here. Same here. Let some people kind of roll in. Demetrius, how are you? Demetrius, how are you doing? Tai. Are you still struggling over those burgers or what? So Demetrius was over at the house this weekend, and he said I made the burgers that I made messed his stomach up. Can you believe that, Evans? He said my burgers messed his stomach up. That's not true. It probably is true, but I make good burgers. Okay. Odiafon Aflopian. That was a lot. That was a lot to say. It really was. You believe Evans? I can't believe you. I can't believe you've done this. Let some people kind of roll in a little bit. Let me get my lights. Let me get my lights changed up a little bit. I'm not a big fan of what's going on in here. Let's do the old what red, white, and blue. Let's do the old red, white, and blue for today's stream. We are we are going to go ahead and just jump right in. The first product that we're going to be taking a look at is the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. Had a video film for it, just a long weekend, so I didn't get it edited, but I do have it right here. So I am gonna try to. So usually a product like this should be shown. Honestly, in my opinion, a product like this should be shown at near the end, or at least 3 or 4 minutes, or 3 or 4 products in the stream, so we can get woken up. John, how's it going? Why are you on my screen? I have hacked into your computer. That's why. I have hacked into your computer, and you are now watching the Dragon Blogger live stream against your will. That's why. But anyways, like I was saying, the first product in today's stream is going to be the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. So they do make a Motion Boom, which is less than half the size of this guy right here. So Soundcore is Anker's sub brand. You guys have heard me say a billion times before that Anker is one of my favorite companies, if not my favorite company that makes stuff. And they have so many sub brands that are amazing. They really do. They just have so many that are so amazing. And every single thing that Anker does is just incredible. Let me go ahead and I got to pause my live stream. So amazing. And every single thing that Anker does. All right, there we go. We're paused. We're paused on my end over here. But yeah, every single thing that they make is amazing. So on the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, you guys can see that right here. You have 2 speakers, 2 tweeters. So that's a tweeter right there. That's a tweeter. And you're going to have 2 active or 2 passive speakers, which are going to act as your subs. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. You can do that with this control panel up here. Excuse the dust. And it's not even that dusty. Well, it's dusty where I live. You turn it on. You get that nice little intro right there. So my phone's already connected to it via Bluetooth. So let me go ahead and I will choose. I'm not going to choose something crazy this early in the morning, but I will play something. I will play something that is like kind of relaxing if I can find one. So you give me a second. What did everybody do this weekend? Evans, what did you do this weekend? John, how was your weekend? Demetrius, what did you do this weekend? Demetrius got himself a gaming computer. Yeah. All right, chat. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find a song that's not going to be crazy. I don't want to like deafen you guys early. You didn't do anything, Evans? You didn't eat any good food. Did Dragon Blogger team take a break? What do you mean, break? Yesterday, no product stream. Oh, Justin, yeah, Justin yesterday was. I'm pretty sure he took off because he was sick. He was feeling pretty rough. He didn't feel very good. He had like a really bad cough, and he still might. He still might. Last I heard from him, he was feeling a little bit better. We're gonna go ahead and play As You Fade Away, but we're just gonna play it kind of quiet. You're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Cause you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. To stay strong and fake a hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. As you fade away. As you fade away. Chat, I'm not even kidding. Even at like a quiet volume, it's just so rich. I can't. It's hard to explain what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up, I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden, I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts, sitting in and pray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. And never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love? All right, chat. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it up about half volume and continue playing. You love it, baby, I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no, you'll never be the same. I don't really want to hurt you, but I can't control the pain. You're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain. I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade. Alright, chat, so that was just a quick look at the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. It is by far, without a doubt, the best Bluetooth speaker I've ever used. It's no joke. It's so good. It gets very, very, very loud if you want a very loud speaker. But one of the cool things about that speaker being so loud is that even at the loudest volumes, it doesn't sound bad at all. It just doesn't sound bad. So definitely check that out. The next product in today's stream is the Vention USB Hub, but I don't have a link for it because I'm not sure. I know I did the video for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and skip that for a little bit. And we're also going to skip the KQi3. We will come back to them in today's stream. I promise we will come back to them. Cuz I also have a video for that But we're just going to go ahead and go into the Anker Soundcore Flare 2 Bluetooth speaker. And we will watch a James here video. Man, I have old man knees, chat. My knees are old man knees.
James here. Today we're taking a quick look at a new product from Anker, guys. This is their Soundcore Flare 2 Immersive 360-degree Bluetooth speaker. Now the cool thing is this does have bass up. It also has Partycast. Partycast means you can connect it up to 100 or more other speakers and throw the party throughout the house. So that means if you have, let's say, another Anker product or even the Anker LEDs, guys, you can pair it up with the Partycast and have it all intersynced, which is really cool on their app. Now, this does have 12 hours of playtime, guys. It is IP67 or IPX7. I apologize, IPX7 waterproof, guys, which is really cool. Now, this does have the dual beat ring lights. What that means is it has two ring lights, one on top, one on bottom, and they do dance to the beat. Or with the app, guys, you have to download the app. You can change the colorations too. Now, a whole bunch of other things is it does have the bass up technology, like most of their others, and it has the Partycast, of course, guys. Then you have the customizable sound and lighting from it on their Soundcore app.
I just realized I was muted. Yeah, so my knees are like, they're kind of, in a way, they're like, it's really been the last 4 days, and I'm just trying to talk about something. Yeah, the last like 4 days I've woke up and my knees have just been really stiff and kind of like achy in a way. I can't explain it. Just not necessarily painful, but just in a weird way, kind of they ache.
But what does it look like? And let's pop it open and give you guys a first look, right? I'm going to slide the sleeve off, which is really cool. I'm actually liking this. I love the inner box. That is actually nice. I like the design. They put some thought into that, and it actually is really cool. Now, the first thing you're greeted with is, of course, let's see here, is the actual cable box. Now, we're going to pop this little cable box open and see which direction it comes open and see everything that comes in this. So we have a USB to USB-C cable, which is nice to see that they switched over to the USB-C stuff. And then
Morning, Margaret. How are you doing today?
you have the instruction manual, and that's about it. We really don't need the instruction manual, guys, so we're good there. Then we'll pull out the speaker and kind of show you guys this. Okay, now that I pulled the wrapper off, guys, we are good to go. This is the Soundcore. I actually like this. It's almost looks like a microphone or something. It is really cool looking. I kind of enjoy the look. Down the bottom, it does have a nice rubber pad, guys, so you don't have to worry about it scuffing up anything. On top, you have a lighting button, volume up and down. You have the mode button, and then you have your power button. This button, I believe, is probably for your bass up. Oh, I take that back. We have bass up on the very back, and then we have Bluetooth button. And right here is where you're going to be your plug-in. Now, the cool thing about this, since it's waterproof, guys, they make this nice, thick plug to go over that. There is your USB-C plug or cable to go in that, which is really cool. I like that they did that. Now, of course, we're going to power this up, but before I do that, I'm going to turn my noise cancellation stuff off so you guys can hear it, and you'll hear what I hear.
Really? You had a replacement knee surgery 4 weeks ago? Wow. Well, I'm happy it went good, and I'm happy that you're feeling like a new man. That's awesome.
Here. Okay, I turned my noise cancellation off. We're going to grab the power button right here, right? We're going to hold it down. You guys should have heard that pop on, which is actually cool. I kind of like the coloration. That's nice.
I don't know if I should be having achy knees at 26 or Really, 27. I turned 27 in 7 days. Next Tuesday, I turned 27. So 8 days, really. Math is hard.
Nice. So you guys see that actually looks really, really good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually hold down the Bluetooth button on the back. You guys see it's beeping. Now we're going to be pairing. I'm going to grab my phone. We're going to drop down Bluetooth, and I'm going to pair it to it. Pull up my Bluetooth if my screen would quit being touchy. So this might take a second, right? We're pulling it up, guys. Now we're going to have this down here. Of course, we're going to get a whole bunch of stuff, and it looks like we have to hit the Bluetooth one more time, maybe.
All right, well, have fun at your appointment.
Let's see here. Let's hold the Bluetooth down again one last time. Now we're flashing blue, so now we should be seeing it. We will refresh our list. There we are, Soundcore Flare 2. We are going to hit the Soundcore Flare 2, and I know, guys, it's really bright to see this. The only way to actually stop that brightness is to do this. And we'll kind of drop that down, of course, and we're going to pop out of that. Now, I have the actual Soundcore app. We're going to hit the Soundcore app, and this is going to pop up. This is really cool how this works. We're going to show you guys that. I actually have another speaker connected, of course, and you guys can see we actually found this one. We're going to connect to it. Once you are connected, you guys will see that it says update firmware. Of course, bug fixes. We're going to click more. And we are going to download and update this, guys. I will be back right after it's downloaded and installed. Okay, guys. Now that you guys see it sitting here, I have it sitting here for a reason, so you guys can actually see what I see, right? You see the bass boost is up on there. Now, I got some music here. We're going to play this.
Two Anker products, and we both play the same song.
Never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. Long it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's mine.
So as you guys see, it's actually quite loud. That actually adds a nice line. I'm going to switch songs real quick, right? Give you a different style beat, right? Alright, so quite loud, guys. That's actually really, really nice. Now, we're going to actually play this down low, and you guys are going to see the lighting effects, right? What I'm going to do is actually pull up the app, and you guys can see, here's the app, right? Very simple.
Mark says, Nate, find yourself a doctor who is a physiatric specialist in non-surgical treatment. He or she will determine what you need to do before consider having surgery. I will if it continues. If I seem like I'm having issues for a long time, then I definitely will. But it's only been like the past week that they've been achy, and only really when I wake up. So I don't know. I don't know if the heat has anything to do with it. It has been hot, but some people I think some people's knees can hurt whenever like a storm is rolling in or something crazy like that.
Simple, very easy. Down at the bottom is a lighting effects, and I'm gonna pop that up so you guys can see this. You can actually change the style of lighting effects to whatever you feel like. We have now, the lighting will change. Now, that is phase beats. We can go to bouncing beats, and it'll change up and down different styles of top to bottom. Circling. You guys see, the circles are pretty cool. Then we can do the cool breathing effect style if that's what you want.
I am near the biggest, the biggest big city that I'm near is Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, or Wichita, Kansas.
Just the cool in and out, or who's next. You'll never know what side. Very cool, very easy. You can actually shut the lights off completely, guys, if you don't want the lights. The lights will actually save you battery life. Now the cool thing is also that you do have an EQ, guys. This has like 4 or 5 sets. Now I'm gonna actually pause the music. So actually quite room filling. The Soundcore Flare 2 is actually really nice. Now guys, if you want to do a custom EQ, you can actually do a custom EQ adjustments right here, guys. Very simple, very easy to do to adjust to your liking. All very easy, guys. The Soundcore Flare 2, the app, and everything works very well.
So, Mark, you can't share links that aren't an Amazon or Dragon Blogger link in the chat. Otherwise, you'll get flagged. If that's what you tried to do, you can't. But yeah, chat, definitely check out the Vention USB Hub. Sorry, definitely check out the Anker Soundcore Flare 2 with those pretty light. $60 is a great deal for this. For a great deal for any Anker product, honestly. Let me see here. So the next product in today's stream, my friends, is going to be the IDPRT SP410 thermal printer. Well, really a thermal label printer, not just printer. So I will go ahead and load that video up for you guys, and that's what we're going to take a look at.
This is a label printer that is for people who run their own Etsy stores, Shopify stores. You make your own merch or you sell your own merch and you need to ship out your merch yourself, packaging it up and ship it out to, you know, your customers, your consumers, things like that. This is the ID print or IDPRT shipping label. So the way this works is, and hold on, my headset cord is over my printer cord here.
You guys, it's seriously, this prints so fast.
I have it all plugged in, so I have cords everywhere. So the way this works is you get a package or several packages. You would weigh them with a package scale, right? Measure them to get the right boxes, do the right measurements. You plug that information into your UPS or FedEx or whatever your shipping provider is, and then this syncs with it and it prints out a shipping label that you could just stick on and then drop off, do that quick drop off or quick pickup. So I created a custom shipping label here because shipping labels have PII data, which is personal identifiable data. So I had to remove a QR code, I had to remove the barcode, and this is kind of like just a sample shipping label. And I already printed this out on the printer to show you. So it can print almost border to border. Really nice size. Comes with a bunch of labels, but you could buy extra labels. And one thing it really is exciting to announce is the fact that it could do 72 labels a minute. 72 labels a minute. I don't know how anybody could ship 72 packages that quickly, but it's crazy how much it ships. So I thought it'd be fun to see how quickly this thing can actually print. It's now connected as my printer in real time, right? But I'm actually going to do a print test and do 60 and see how fast it spits out 60 labels. It has an auto feeder. You take the labels in the label tray and you just align it, feed it in, and then it pulls it in, automatically feeds it in. Labels come out here. You can open it up if anything gets jammed. This is an automatic feeder as well if you need to feed it specifically. It works with labels that have cutoff points as well as a continuous roll. It works with both of those. So I'm going to go ahead and load up my Word document here, which has that same sample label. And I'm going to click print. And I'm going to set 60 copies. And I don't even know if there's 60 sheets here, but I just got to make sure this cord doesn't get in the way because I don't want it to snag up on the paper. So we'll see if I can get how fast we can spit this out here. I'm going to try to get some camera spitting out. Ready? Let's see.
Too bad you gotta waste all the paper.
Yeah, but they sent it. It's sample. You can see that, right? You see how fast it's printed shipping labels, right? That's 60. 72 per minute.
And chat, each one of those labels is like sticky, so you can peel it off and just slap it on your box. Each one of those is it's a label. It peels off and you can slap it on. And that's just ridiculous. Let me go back real quick.
Because I don't want it to snag up on the paper. So we'll see if I can get how fast we can spit this out here. I'm going to try to get some camera spitting out. Ready? Let's see. So it's
Too bad you gotta waste all the paper.
Yeah, but they sent it. It's sample. You can see that, right? You see how fast it's printed shipping labels, right? That's 60. 72 per minute. Look at that. Look how fast it prints out shipping labels.
All right, Mark, you have a great rest of your day, and I appreciate that.
That is crazy quick. So if you do bulk inventory items and you need to ship out, look, that's it. I used the whole. I used the entire sample thing that they gave me. Entire sample thing, just like that.
All right, chat. So if you guys need a new label printer right now, that IDPRT SP410 thermal printer is $80 off, and you're also able to save an extra $8. So you guys can pick this up for around $110, which is crazy to me because it's $80 off. It prints so fast too, so fast. It's compatible with Shopify, eBay, UPS, USPS, FedEx, Amazon, Etsy. Supports multiple systems. I mean, it really is. It's a beast. And if you guys own your own store or you guys sell a lot of stuff online, this makes it so easy just to print a label. I mean, you download the label from whatever website you're using, you hit print, you peel it off, you slap it on the box, you're good to go. That's all there is to it. So definitely check that out. John says, what does the Dragon Blogger team, what do we do usually on Christmas? Maybe events or stuff? I'm not sure exactly what we did this last Christmas. I think we did some stuff, but I can't remember. And I'm sure this Christmas we'll probably do something bigger. Maybe like a stream full of giveaways. Or we could do like, what is it, the 25 days of Christmas? Maybe we could do the 25 days of Christmas or something like that. I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and move into the next product, my friends, and take a look at this Pastigio Wi-Fi digital picture frame. So the cool thing about this picture frame, chat, is you're able to give somebody access to it remotely. So say you have a cousin, or say you have a friend, family member, loved one that's overseas, they're away, business trip, whatever it is, you can give them access to this picture frame, and they can beam you a photo that will pop up on your picture frame from anywhere in the world, which is cool. I think Justin kind of talks about that in this video. Mr. Dragon Blogger himself is in the chat, my friends.
A lot of people still carry picture frames in the house or hang picture frames in the house because everybody likes picture frames, right? Everybody likes to hang some decorations on the wall. And having a smart picture frame gives you some versatility that you don't have with just a static picture frame. Even with the digital picture frames that are static, you have to load it on an SD card, put it in, or you have to...
I think last year during Christmas, I think I had already streamed a couple of times before Christmas. I can't remember, Justin. When was my first live stream? Now I want to know.
Plug it into your PC and then transfer video or files over to it or photos over to it via your computer, via USB. It's a pain in the butt. A smart projector like this Pastigio Wi-Fi frame projector is excellent because you connect to it with your phone, and you don't even have to be connected to the local network. You could connect to it over the internet. It's a smart projector. It uses your router.
That's right. We did. I'm trying to remember when my first stream was and what was happening around that time. I don't remember my very first live stream or like what products. I think it was, I might have been a month in when we started the Potato Nate thing, the whole Potato Nate shtick, which I think I need to start, I need to revamp the Potato Nate. We've done 2 PS5 giveaways recently, and I want to say it was definitely this year, just maybe more towards the beginning of the year, maybe February, March timeframe. We did an Xbox Series X giveaway, but that was just one of our big ongoing giveaways. Amazon doesn't have videos that far back. Yeah, and our chat on Discord is, there's no way I have a more lengthy chat with anybody than you on Discord. So there's no way I'd be able to go that far back.
What you do is you pair other people's phones. They download the app, install it, and you can set family members or friends and give them permission. That you have to actually approve their device to connect to your projector. But what they could do is they can then beam their photos and videos from their phone anywhere in the world, and it shows up on your projector on your wall. So say you have family members live on the other side of the country, or they're going on vacation and they're traveling, and they want to send you pictures of their photos while they're on their trip, they could beam them right to your picture frame hanging in the living room. You just set them up with a profile on your app, and they scan in a QR code, and they enter the code to connect, and they could actually beam their photos. And I like rotating out photos all the time, like photos of my pets, but I don't want the same photos a year later. This is a great way to just, hey, you know what? Took a new favorite photo, pop it up on my wall, throw it on my picture frame. So this is an excellent picture frame. You can see Pumpkin in his little bow tie. It does a great job. It actually is, because it has kind of an OS in it, it can show video. It has a speaker, but it's a little obnoxious when you first turn it on. The speaker's kind of loud. So the first thing I do when I turn it on is mute the speaker because it gets obnoxious when it yells at you. But it also can set alarms. It can tell you the time, the temperature.
All right, so kind of looking back through our chat, I know I at least started streaming at least in January. Maybe I missed Christmas. Maybe I started right in January at some point. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I just looked up script, Justin, because I remember you used to send me the scripts instead of doing this, kind of the Google Drive thing. So I looked up script, filtered it by old, went to the first script you sent me. So that was definitely a long time ago. Well, chat, I've been streaming for nearly 8 months now, 7 months or so. I don't think I streamed in Christmas time.
Temperature outside, it connects to weather.com, the weather. It's a pretty cool picture frame to have on your wall. And you could do various things besides just a simple photo slideshow. You could have it do a lot of other smart functions. It is an excellent picture frame.
All right, chat. So if you guys need a really, really, really awesome Wi-Fi digital picture frame, definitely check out that 10.1 inch one from Pastigio. But yeah. So Justin, I have a question. Who was the first person that ever live streamed in this capacity on Amazon as an influencer? Who was the first person that ever went live? Was it you? And then if it was you, which I'm assuming it was, who was the very first person you brought on that live streamed for you? Besides you. Special banner and intro. Yep. But all right, the next product in today's stream is something that I think everybody needs: Security Smart Drop. So I will go ahead and get that video loaded up for you. I think after today's stream, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my KQi3 review, chat, so you guys can see how awesome that scooter is.
We're going to be walking through a mock delivery. The first delivery, since the last time the master pin was used, you can just open. No pin is required. The downside is it doesn't tell you who delivered it, but you have video of it. The second delivery, after the first one, will have to enter a full...
Your first live stream on Amazon was September 6, 2021. I wish you had that recorded. I want to know like how you interacted, and did you was it kind of like a trial, your very first live stream? Did you just go live and then figure it out as you went that first time, or did you kind of watch other people and see how they do a live stream and then do a live stream and then just mock it off of that?
Pin.
Enter the pin code on the address label and press open.
The pin on the label can be set to let you notify who you're expecting a package from. When you're ready to receive your packages, enter your master pin, it'll open up, and you can retrieve your packages. This will also reset it so the next time open is pressed, the lid will open straight up for easy package delivery.
All right, chat. So just talking about that a little bit more, I'm going to tell you some of the features that it has. So one of the cool things about the Eufy Security Smart Drop, so obviously you saw the way that he was able to just put in a pin and it opened up so he could put a package in. If you ever get this, you're able to ultimately set multiple pins for different delivery drivers. So you can set an ongoing pin for your, for example, your USPS guy, so your postal service guy, because that's who would print. That's who delivers my packages most. You could set up a print, or what do I keep saying print? What's going on? You can set up a pin for him, and you could set it to work a certain amount of times or for a certain length of time. If you have like some random delivery driver coming, or say you bought something online and the people are going to deliver it, you can tell them the pin that they can put in and have that pin only work one time. And then when you're ready to go outside or come home and pick up your packages, you have a master pin that is forever that you can change, or just, whatever you want to do. And that master pin is always going to have access. So this is just a really, really good way to secure your packages if you guys order a lot. And even if you don't, $398 can protect. You could order a brand new iPhone like this in a box that is that big. That's $1,500. So $400 is really an investment into your products and your stuff that you buy for your home. So I think it's definitely a great deal. Definitely check out that Eufy Security Smart Drop. You guys know Eufy. You know they make great products. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Wildwind tire inflator now.
Today we have a Wildwind portable air compressor, and by portable they absolutely mean portable. This thing is a chunky 2,000 milliamp battery, and
Justin, if you remember, the Logitech Brio is great for a webcam, but if you remember when I first started, my very first webcam was the Livestreamer 313 by Avermedia. Was it Avermedia? Wow. Yeah, because I got that webcam to do a review on 3 years ago, and that was my first webcam. James J., welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
it's also an air compressor. And this is your standard bicycle or car tire connection. For your other needs, it does include several different nozzle types depending upon what your needs are, as well as a USB to micro charger.
That's good to hear, James. Did you do anything exciting this weekend? Eat any good food? Or what were you up to?
You can plug in from here and charge, and then from there you can actually... this is to charge another device. This is to charge the battery here itself. It does come with a light down here at the bottom and an LCD display. This is a little bit dim, so I'm filming here. It was a little bit in the shade, but when I'm going to take this out to work on my bicycle, you won't be able to see this display. So I'm going to show it here. So you can set what you're planning on filling up with as a car, a motorbike, or a bicycle. And I know my bicycle is going to be at 50 psi is what I'm going to set this to. Alright, let's go and get this done. Alright, so taking this out for the first time out of this winter. Let's go ahead and get this hooked up.
Your issue was it was just inconsistent with focus and lighting white balance. Yeah, on lower end webcams and just cameras in general, lighting and white balance just seems to be the biggest issue that cuts back on quality. Because 1080p is awesome, obviously. 1080p is all you need, is all you really need. But if its lighting isn't very good, or its ISO settings, but its f-stop isn't very good, it's never gonna look good.
So it screws on, and we'll read out the actual current pressure. Alright, so that was 15% to 50% in about 3-ish or so minutes. So not the fastest in the world, but if you're in a pinch, the portability just cannot be beaten. And the fact that it acts as a battery backup as well to recharge any kind of devices. It's a great kit to just kind of throw in the back of the car and forget about.
All right, chat. He said it best. Set it and forget it because you'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So definitely check out that portable air compressor by Wildwind. But it also is a battery backup too. So if you're stranded, your tire's flat, and your phone's dead, it can charge your phone as well. The next product is going to be the Anker Nebula Apollo Wi-Fi mini projector. And oh, that's a great deal. That might be the cheapest I've ever seen it so far. So that's $70 off, 20% off at $280. Yeah, that is definitely the cheapest. Just remember to take it off your tire when you are done. I'm slightly hesitant to ask why. Did you did you not or something, geek? CTG in the building. Everybody welcome CTG. That's funny. Yeah, take it off your tire for sure. Because if you don't, suffer the consequences. But like I said, the next product is, you saw a YouTube short the other day where they forgot to? Okay. Unless the guy meant to. But the Anker Nebula Apollo is the next product.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this absolutely awesome, portable, and budget-friendly projector, the Nebula Apollo. Anker has been around in the game for a long time, and they've recently set foot in the projector scene, and this projector here actually boasts a 300 ANSI lens that supports up to 1080p, which is absolutely awesome that you're getting a full HD lens right inside of this little unit. Taking a look at the unit right here, as you guys can see, it's super small and there's not much to it. You do have some on-body
I appreciate that. Thank you. Did I mute myself when I sneezed? I thought I did.
controls, but other than that, everything on this is
I think I was muted when I was talking to somebody. I think I was muted when I was talking to you and then unmuted whenever I sneezed.
just very simple and easy to use. So taking a look at the back side, you're going to notice here that you actually have your power input, USB input,
Like, it's all good. It's all love. What's that from? I can't remember. That's from a comedian, I think. It's all love.
plug this up into your computer, your Xbox, whatever it is that you want. And then on the back as well, you're going to notice you have some controls. You're going to have a power button and also a mode selector button on the back. And you might be asking yourself, well, how do you control this thing and choose your apps or choose your videos? And there's a couple of ways that you can actually do this. So the first way that you're going to be able to do this is this little awesome touch screen interface that's here on the front, which it's not actually a screen, but it is a touch interface. And then the second is going to be the remote that they include. And the remote has every single thing you need to fully access this, but you can also control it with a mouse or a keyboard, which is super cool. But that's not why you guys came here. You guys came here for a video test, so let's go ahead and let that play.
So you guys can see that, if you guys look right here, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an explanation. So you guys kind of see that there's, well, the lines is the garage door opening, but you guys can almost see like the rainbow. You don't see that in person. That just has something to do, and I'm not a camera expert, so I don't really know, but it has something to do with the frames per second on the projector, or the refresh rate on the projector, and the frames per second on my camera when I was filming it. But you don't see that rainbow pattern in person. Oh yeah, when are you doing that? I forgot, Blake. Wasn't that this weekend or is it next weekend? I can't remember. I hope you have fun though. Oh, never mind. I just saw your chat. You leave on Friday for 10 days. Yeah, I bet you're excited.